The final figure had the same exact visor shape as ASquad Red, and that is completely inaccurate and completely wrong, and they should fix that.
Well, at least they got one fixed.
It's morphin' time!
Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome to the Power Rangers Lightning Collection 2021 Rundown Addendum. I had mentioned this in the 2021 Rundown, which you haven't seen it. Go watch it. I'm not providing background context here. Go see the 2021 Rundown. A bunch of people did. Go join the party. I had mentioned that I didn't have two of the figures from 2021 that I did plan to pick up, that being the ASquad Pink Ranger and the In Space Silver Ranger. Well, at the time, I thought I was going to have both, but I only got the ASquad Pink Ranger. I had ordered In Space Silver through a website for what was a markup, but not too bad of a markup, but they ended up canceling the orders, citing not enough stock. So that kind of bummed me out because that was really my last shot at getting that figure. Except Power Rangers and Hasbro Pulse put them up again, but only for premium members, and it was gone within like a minute and a half. And I want to talk about that. But first things first, we got ASquad Pink, and they fixed the visor, so let's just add to that Lightning Collection rundown. Let's look at ASquad Pink in the rundown format before we come back and talk about how I'm feeling about this line. So here we have the last member of the ASquad SPD Power Rangers, ASquad Pink. Now this figure was a GameStop exclusive. For some reason they decided to split the ASquads up between multiple different stores, whatever. She does look good overall. I think the body sculpt is reused from ASquad Red, but still works for the character and probably works better for this character than it did for ASquad Red. Now of course the helmet visor shape was a point of contention when the figure first released because it released incorrectly. As you can see on the right here, we have the incorrect visor, which is the same visor as ASquad Red, but it should be this more rounded one. While this isn't 100% perfect, Hasbro did offer a replacement plan, and they did follow through, and now we have a better, more accurate ASquad Pink, and I will commend them for that. I appreciate the fact they went through that trouble. And just like with the other 2021 ASquad Rangers, she does have an energy blast in the color of her Ranger color, so she matches 3 of the other 4. And you know, overall, the ASquad team does look great together. I just really like the fact we got figures of them. So while they aren't perfect, fixing ASquad Pink's helmet definitely makes this whole thing feel better. And overall, I'm pretty happy. There's really no reason for them to remake the ASquad Rangers at any point. This is probably our one and only chance at them, and I'm glad that they exist. And overall, I'm pretty happy, even if there is that weird white visor thing going on with blue. It doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would, but it still is noticeable for the most part. But yeah, at least we got this team complete, and we can move on to other things. So here we are. I'm happy the ASquad Pink Ranger's been corrected, and that there is a replacement program, and I'll link a tweet in the description that gives you kind of directions on how to go through with it. But this line is starting to get to me. And I have more things to say than just sadness, but I wanted to kind of talk about it because I'm getting an ever-increasing sense of frustration when it comes to the Lightning Collection. So going back to the In Space Silver issue, a supposed Walgreens exclusive that has not shown up at Walgreens stores, has not shown up at Walgreens online, hasn't even been announced by Hasbro, has been going up on Pulse randomly. I think it's been 4 or 5 times now, and they've only gone up for premium members only. And why is this an issue? To be a premium member, you have to pay Hasbro Pulse $50 a year. But it's also selling out within a 2-minute window, which means you don't have enough time to even sign up for premium before grabbing it. Because they've never announced the figure, they never announce when it goes up. So, is there a plan here? Or is there going to be a way for the majority of people to get In Space Silver? Because at the moment, one of the most popular 6 Rangers, if not the most popular after Green Ranger and Gold Ranger, is like impossible to get. I mean, you can get it on eBay for like 3 or 4 times the price, but why is this such an issue? It's bumming me out because I thought I had one. I had one ordered through a website, but then they couldn't get the stock. So I was like, well, there goes that option. And yeah, it's just getting increasingly frustrating. And I'm like, I know they're doing this whole like vehicle line thing, of like a Ranger plus a vehicle. Are we getting In Space Silver with his bike and they just wanted to like short pack the Walgreens release as like an early thing? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, but they should really fast track that In Space Silver with bike, because I think there's more people that have that. There's more people wanting this figure than have it. And recently, Marvel Legends, I'll give them credit, their exclusives that I talked about in my Marvel Legends Rundown as being not available have gone up on the Walgreens website, and there's been several stockings. They're still not like easy to get, but I got Quasar, I got Zemo, and I'm trying to get Binary, and you know, there seems like an effort on the Marvel team, because the Marvel team has been tweeting that like, oh hey, we know there's a problem, whereas the Power Rangers team has never acknowledged In Space Silver existing. So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at Hasbro, and I could sit here and speculate, but I've already done that. Again, 2021 rundown. I think I just wanted to talk of like, I'm frustrated as a fan because I wanted this line to be everything it was promised. It's not delivering. Now, that being said, it's not all bad. Recently got the Amazon exclusive Finster in, and he's amazing, fantastic, probably top 5 figures of the line easily. And then also I picked up, I got a Clip Door. Also Amazon exclusive, weird trend, but 2 of the best figures of the line are exclusive to one retailer. A Clip Door, also fantastic. The astronomy comes with is an absolute upgrade over the previous one. They're nailing the villains, but why is it that the base Rangers are so underwhelming? It's just boggling to me that we have, you know, fully sculpted, newly tooled figures that are just kicking it out of the park. Fantastic stuff. But the basic Rangers, which seemingly should be easier, just don't work. I don't know. Like I can just sit up here and complain about Galaxy Glider having the wrong logo, or Lunar Wolf Ranger having the wrong boot color or whatever. But I just don't feel like doing it because what's the point? It doesn't seem like anyone at Hasbro listens or cares. I'm sure there's people on the design team that care. I mean, it's their job. They design stuff. I mean, clearly, there's people that really put a lot of work into what they do because these are freaking fantastic. But the general sense I get from Lightning Collection, just in Hasbro's marketing or just in the way they do their live streams, is a bunch of people who got assigned to work on Power Rangers and just do it because that's their job and that's what they're paid to do. Not so much that they like doing it. It doesn't feel like any of the passion that the fans give the line comes back to us. So this hit me when I was watching a 2-hour G.I. Joe live stream that started with a song to demonstrate how cool G.I. Joe was and how every person on the panel was like sharing personal stories of what they love about G.I. Joe, even down to the marketing manager who said that she hadn't been a G.I. Joe fan prior to working on the brand, but did a lot of research and got into it and really loves it. So it's not that, hey, your job is to work on Power Rangers, too bad if you don't like it. There's definitely room to enjoy and appreciate it. But watching the G.I. Joe live stream, it was fun. Whoever's on the panel list, the designers and all that, they had good banter. They felt comfortable. It was jokey. It was humorous. It was fun. They were showing little details like, hey, look at our packaging art. Hey, look at the figures. Here, we're going to show you the digital renders so you get an early look before we start putting stuff up for order. Really cool stuff. Really made me feel like they were making a live stream for the fans. Whereas the last several Power Rangers Fan First Fridays have gone so quickly through the reveals that you pretty much just blow right past it. Like, they didn't even take during PulseCon, they revealed like the cog and didn't even take like 2 seconds to mention Zeo Blue's Tonfas. They just blew right past it. Talked a lot about the Zap Megazord, but just blew right past the base figures. And I think that whatever's going on behind the scenes, me as a fan, I don't feel like the people working on it are as big of fans of it as I am. I think they're definitely big Zord fans because they talk about the Zords more than anything else. And I love Zords. Y'all have seen my collection. I love Megazords. But the Lightning Collection isn't just Megazords. It's figures too. And it just doesn't feel like the love is there. So, I don't know. The thing I want to mostly just get to my point here is just like, I have so many other toy lines that I love collecting that I can feel the passion and love from, where it's G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Ninja Turtles stuff. Like, you can tell the people working on it are just putting their all into it. And I don't feel that with anything with Power Rangers. So, yeah, kind of puts me in a weird spot. That's why most of the Power Ranger stuff I've been doing on the channel outside of the rundown is not current stuff, because I just don't feel the love. It doesn't excite me. It's just kind of like, all right, here we go, we're doing this. And then, like, every wave that comes up and gets announced now, if it's just basic Ranger stuff, I know that it's just going to be months of, oh, hey, this is the wrong color. That doesn't match this one. This doesn't look right. This is missing this accessory. And it's kind of a bummer that that's not even gotten better and it's just gotten worse. And then to add on to that, just to compound that thing, it's been 3 months with no reveals. Last time we saw anything from Lightning Collection was in December, and I think they showed Red Ecliptor, said he was coming soon. They'll put up pre-orders later. Never put up pre-orders, and we've got nothing since. I mean, there's little bits of Lightning Collection news because stuff is starting to release, but in terms of the actual Hasbro team doing any kind of marketing, don't know. So, you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm surprised we've gone 3 whole months, because Hasbro loves announcing and putting stuff up for pre-orders, even if the dates are like May 2023, which is annoying, but at least it's something. Yeah, I mean, that's just where we're at. Like, it feels like for a while they got ahead of the leaks. They start revealing before things leaked. But now I feel like we're going to get into things are going to start leaking because stuff's getting produced, clearly. It's got to be. But no announcements means it's going to leak first. And maybe they don't care. It's a possibility. Maybe they care deeply and just have a bunch of corporate PR management problems. I also can't say. So, for me as a fan, coming at this, I'm glad to have ASquad Pink with a corrected helmet, because that was something they could do. And I'm glad they did it. But stuff like Lunar Wolf Ranger can't really be fixed without replacing the entire figure. And I think I'd just rather just not buy it, because, I mean, they could re-release it in a 2-pack with Zanaku. They could re-release it in a 2-pack with his bike. Whatever it is, I just don't feel like buying the figure for the sake of the figure if it's not going to be done mostly correct. I think my problem with Lunar Wolf, and why it's a problem, is because the boots are wrong. That's a physical difference. But he's also missing the holster. I think if the boots were correct and the holster was gone, I'd let it slide a little more. And if the boots were wrong but the holster was there, I'd be okay with it. But they missed a major detail on the costume that's in every single photo. I can't find a single photo on Google of the actual costume from the show that doesn't have that holster. So that's where I'm going to end with that. I mean, it's kind of a bummer video. I just wanted to kind of like express this and do the follow-up that I was going to do, because I don't know when I'm going to get an In-Space Silver, if ever. He could pop up on Walgreens tomorrow and this will all be moot, but who knows? Who knows? But at least we got her, and we finished that team. So if you enjoyed this video, I don't know if you would, but anyways, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and just vent if you want. I think a lot of Power Rangers fans are frustrated with not just Lightning Collection, but the way the brand is being handled in general. There's got to be some management thing happening behind the scenes. My only answer at this point. Let me know. Let me know how you're feeling. I want to get a barometer on how Power Rangers fans are feeling right now, and not just people on Twitter who are there to rant and rave because they can. I want to know how you're feeling about Power Rangers right now. Overall, how you feeling? Because, I mean, I'm talking about Lightning Collection, but, like, I'm not jazzed about Dino Fury, and I'm not jazzed about... Well, there's nothing else besides the comics, and I enjoy them, but, like, nothing in Power Rangers has got me going, yeah, let's go! Like, here I am. I mean, the most exciting thing is the hardcovers for Go-Go Power Rangers coming up. That's got me excited. And the Zap Megazord I'm still excited for, but I'm a little nervous on it. Getting a little nervous because of the quality of the figures, how the Zord's gonna go. But I'm rambling. That's it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, keep up with future videos. We will be talking about Power Rangers again. That is not going away. I'm probably going to talk about old stuff and not new stuff when I do, because that's more enjoyable. So, on that note, awesome graphic designer on Twitter at darkclaw643, Power Rangers news and more at HeroClub.com, and until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye. A 2-hour G.I. Joe live... oh my god, Digimon. Oh my gosh. Freaking look at this, guys. It's trying to get a signal. Because I got a random battle. So, alright, we're gonna digivolve. Yeah, say we're doing that. Okay. Just happened to move just enough for this thing to get set off.